I'm Dustin with Facilitech Southwest. I've been cleaning hoods for 5 years. I've cleaned all over Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. So I've kind of seen it all, a little bit of everything. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to spray a hood. This is the main line. I'm anticipating it being the dirtier hood. Here we go. So I like to spray chemical first, because I'm indoors, I wanna try to spray a real minimal amount. I have to also keep an eye on how much water is inside this trash can right here. Because if it fills up, then we gotta either swap it out or start draining it. So I try to just dust over everything real quick. Up the duct, fire suppression. I typically don't focus too much on the fire suppression just because I don't want it to ignite. As I'm spraying too, I'm also watching the plastic, making sure nothing bubbles up. So while I spray my chemical on the first pass, I try to go to all the real dirty parts first, because I want the chemical to sit there the longest. Try to make it easier on myself. Corners, real hard to get to. I'll show you guys how to get to corners for shorter guys like myself. But as you can see, just from that one pass of chemical, the hood, for the most part, is coming clean. Joe, can you bring me the long one, please? All right, now I'm gonna do my first pass with pressure. It's gonna knock off, for the majority, the rest of everything that's there. So while you're spraying up the duct from the bottom, it's real hard, I know, but you have to put the wand up the duct and spray each side of the duct. So you're gonna get wet. It's not a pleasant feeling, but it's how you get it clean. So as you can see, the trash can is starting to fill up. How we do it, typically we dispose of it in a mop sink, but if the customer requests for us to dump it in somewhere else specific, then that's how we do it. Or if they want us to transport our own wash water, that's an extra fee, but we can also do that too. Okay, so I'm kind of reaching my limit as far as like how far I can reach into the corners. So what I do, because I'm short, you see that long one? There we go. And that's it. That's how you spray a hood. So now that the hood is sprayed, my helper's spraying the back hood. I'm gonna show you guys how to dry and shine. So what we do is we use a regular squeegee to knock off the majority of the water, all the excess water. And then we use a mop stick to get it completely dry. And then we use a different mop stick to shine it. So let me show you guys how we do that real quick. So basically it's real simple. You just knock off as much excess water as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna come through and make sure that it's really dry in a minute. But you just try to get as much as you can, all the big, super wet areas. All right, so now that we got that, remember I told you how I wrapped the hood. You're gonna have to go back up there and take it off so you don't mess it up. So I'm gonna take off these sides. Now that we got our sides off, we're gonna start to dry it fully. So I just smelled it because this one used for shine, this one used for drying. So you don't want to use the one that was used for shine in the past because it'll just make your situation worse, leave everything super streaky. You just want to kind of get the rest of the water off. You want it to be as dry as possible because the shine that we use, it kind of acts as like a wax. And if there's any water, it'll make the hood look real streaky, add like a hazy tint to it. Customers don't like that. If you have to, you can flip the rags over if you think they're a little too wet. How we do it, we lay the stick out, get our rags, fold them, stack 2 of them together, fold them in half, put it on the mop stick, roll it up, pull it off, mop stick, there's gonna be a hole there, you put it, boom, slide it over, tighten it up, now you're ready to go back to work. All right, and now that our hood is completely dried, we're gonna start to shine. So you can use the same stick because you're not gonna use those rags anymore. You gotta get brand new rags for every time you shine a different hood. So we throw those in our rag bucket. Over here, get 2 brand new rags. Line them up, fold them once, put them on the mop stick, roll it up, insert. Oh, messed up my hole. There we go. Tighten it up. Didn't have to be super tight. Now we're gonna go get our shine. So when you're applying this shine, you don't need a lot of shine. You just only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. Now we got our shine applied. We get our dry shine stick. Wherever I lift it, right here. And you just kind of polish it in there, rub it in there. I tend to try to knock out whole sections at once, just because I feel like it moves a little bit faster when you do it that way. So you just want to make sure you get every surface all the way across the hood, because whatever you don't get, it'll stick out. This will be the only thing not shining. And that's how you dry and shine a hood, start to finish. And that's it, man. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Go down to Powerwash.com if you want any supplies shown in this video. We'll see you later.